Semen retention, a mysterious practice or a source of hidden power. This ancient tradition has resurfaced in modern times, sparking discussions about its potential benefits. Advocates suggest that by abstaining from ejaculation, individuals can tap into increased energy, focus, and vitality. While scientific evidence is limited, the concept has piqued the interest of many, with claims of improved cognitive function and heightened testosterone levels. Whether a mere trend or a legitimate source of empowerment, the topic of semen retention continues to captivate and divide opinions. In this video, we'll delve into the principles behind semen retention, its purported benefits, and the potential impact it can have on one's energy, focus, and vitality. Before we go ahead, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Process of semen retention power. Refusing to ejaculate, either through sexual activity or through self-stimulation, is the fundamental component of semen retention power. In ancient traditions such as Taoist and Indian philosophies, it is thought that the life force that is stored within sperm is a powerful source of energy. This practice has its origins in these old traditions. These traditions assert that excessive ejaculation depletes vital power, leading to mental and physical exhaustion, a lack of concentration, and a general decline in well-being. Advantages of keeping your sperm. Increased energy levels. In the notion that individuals are able to channel the energy that would otherwise be expended during ejaculation into other biological activities, semen retention advocates advocate for the belief that persons are able to retain their sperm. This ultimately results in enhanced amounts of energy. The premise that the body expends a considerable amount of energy in order to generate and release sperm is the foundation of this viewpoint. The assumption is that by storing sperm, the body is able to redirect this energy towards other physiological activities. A feeling of vitality and vigor is frequently associated with the idea of enhanced energy levels attained through the retention of sperm. Some people believe that if individuals are able to preserve and conserve their reproductive energy, they would be able to experience an increased level of general well-being. It is believed that this surplus of energy has a good effect on both physical and mental functions, which contributes to an increased sensation of alertness and vitality in day-to-day activities. On top of that, advocates argue that the retention of sperm is a factor that contributes to increased levels of total energy. There is a possibility that humans can preserve a reservoir of vital energy that can be utilized for a variety of physical activities if they refrain from ejaculating on a regular rhythm. This encompasses not just physical activity but also mental and emotional processes, which has the potential to result in enhanced resilience and a more balanced distribution of energy throughout the body. Enhancement of mental clarity and concentration. One of the purported advantages of retaining sperm is that it can lead to an improvement in mental clarity and concentration. Advocates argue that individuals can sustain higher levels of focus, mental sharpness, and cognitive performance if they refrain from ejaculating while they are under the influence of the substance. It is believed that the preservation of neurotransmitters and critical nutrients that are present in sperm is the cause of this increased attention, increased vitality, and well-being. Semen is seen as a storehouse of life force in a number of different philosophical traditions, which contributes to semen's increased vitality and well-being. Humans can feel an overall boost in vitality, which contributes to greater physical and mental well-being, according to proponents of the concept that humans can enjoy by keeping this life energy. It is considered that this vitality extends to a variety of facets of life, such as personal activities, professional endeavors, and interpersonal connections. Enhanced emotional balance. Individuals who practice semen retention often claim that it contributes to enhanced emotional balance and stability. The premise behind this assertion lies in the belief that the hormonal fluctuations associated with ejaculation can influence one's mood. By abstaining from frequent ejaculation, proponents argue that individuals can better regulate these hormonal oscillations, leading to a more stable and positive emotional state. The hormonal changes that accompany ejaculation involve the release of various neurotransmitters and hormones, including dopamine and oxytocin. These substances play crucial roles in regulating mood and emotions. Advocates of semen retention contend that by avoiding the regular release of these compounds, individuals can prevent the potential emotional highs and lows associated with hormonal fluctuations. Maintaining emotional equilibrium is often considered a key aspect of overall well-being, and proponents suggest that semen retention provides a means to achieve this balance. Those who practice semen retention report experiencing a more consistent and steady emotional state, characterized by reduced mood swings and heightened emotional resilience. This, in turn, may contribute to a greater sense of inner calm and emotional well-being. There is a lack of scientific evidence to support the benefits that are claimed to be associated with the concept of semen retention, despite the fact that it has been accepted in a variety of cultural and spiritual traditions. Ejaculating on a frequent basis is a natural and healthy component of human sexuality according to the scientific world, which largely acknowledges this fact. Furthermore, there are not many research that have been conducted on the physiological effects of semen retention, which makes it difficult to draw conclusive conclusions regarding the repercussions that it has on vitality, energy, and concentration. Changes in hormones. The fact that repeated ejaculation does not result in hormonal imbalances is one of the arguments that works against the concept of semen retention as a source of increased energy. Because of evolution, the body is able to deal with the frequent flow of sperm without causing any negative consequences on the body as a whole. A good example of this is that regular sexual engagement does not have a major impact on testosterone levels. Individual variation. The human physiology is highly individual, and what works for one person could not have the same effect on another. This is because of the individual variation that exists. There are a number of reasons that could potentially alter the perceived benefits of semen retention, including psychological considerations, placebo effects, and individual variances in hormonal behaviors. Psychological effects. It is impossible to disregard the psychological impact that semen retention has. When individuals perceive positive improvements due to their expectations rather than the physiological effects of semen retention itself, this phenomenon is known as the placebo effect. Believing in the benefits of the practice may add to the possibility of a placebo effect. Practical approaches to semen retention. Approaching the technique of semen retention with a balanced perspective is absolutely necessary for individuals who are interested in investigating the topic. There are some people who have reported having positive experiences with semen retention, despite the fact that the scientific evidence may not be in overwhelming support of its benefits. For individuals who are contemplating engaging in this activity, here are some practical techniques and tips. Mindful awareness. Pay attention to both your body and your mind when practicing mindful awareness. Take note of the ways in which various activities, including sexual encounters, influence your levels of energy, your ability to concentrate, and your overall well-being. Having a mindful awareness can assist you in making well-informed decisions regarding the practices that are most beneficial to you. Lifestyle balance. Instead of concentrating entirely on the retention of sperm, you should think about establishing a lifestyle that is more balanced. Incorporate stress management, regular exercise, a good diet, and adequate sleep into your routine. Your schedule should also include adequate sleep. These elements have the potential to make a major contribution to all-around well-being. Open communication. If you are in a relationship, it is really important to communicate with your partner. Engage in an open conversation about your concerns, interests, and goals in relation to the retention of sperm. Having a mutual understanding and support system can make the experience more enjoyable overall. Personal experimentation. Because every person is different, the things that are successful for one person might not be successful for another. When you make the decision to investigate the retention of sperm, you should treat it as a personal experiment. Pay close attention to how your body reacts and make adjustments to your strategy in accordance with that. Semen retention is a technique that has long roots in historical and cultural traditions. There are claims that it offers a variety of benefits, including improved energy and focus, enhanced vitality, and other benefits. Individual experiences and anecdotal evidence suggest that some people may find it beneficial to investigate semen retention as part of a more comprehensive approach to well-being. This is despite the fact that the scientific community may not universally embrace these statements. It is essential to approach the topic of sperm retention with a balanced viewpoint, taking into account both one's own personal experiences and the current scientific understanding of human physiology. This is true for any health-related practice. Ultimately, it is up to individuals to choose decisions that are in accordance with their values, beliefs, and overall health objectives. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.